It's a fine hike here in southwestern Ontario, and I'm here at the Carolinian zone at a Carolinian forest. The sun is shining, the birds are tweeting, and I'm ready to get this afternoon started. Here's a little bit of the scenery here, a nice wetland here off to the side, and off we go into the forest. First sighting of the day goes to this ebony jewel-winged damselfly. You often see these in forested areas, especially with slow-moving streams or little creeks in them, or neighboring wetlands. The common buckeye butterfly is a species that you only see in the most extreme parts of southwestern Ontario, and the Carolinian forested areas are a prime habitat for them. I always like to flip over logs whenever I'm on these kind of walks because you never know what's underneath, and it looks like we hit some pay dirt. And look at that, this is an American giant millipede, and this is the biggest one I've ever seen too. Under another log was a redback salamander, which really surprised me as we've had a really hot and dry summer so far, so to see one at all was really surprising. Basking in a sunny patch of leaf litter on the forest trail was this garter snake. So this is a great start for reptiles for the day. This is the first snake of the day, and after it musked everywhere on my hand and on my jacket, I think I'm ready to set him down and let him go on his way. Sassafras, or as I like to call it Yoda's hand, only grows here in the Carolinian zone in Ontario. Hopping around in the leaf litter is this small American toad. Hope he doesn't run into that garter snake I found earlier. Now here's an uncommon find. This is a pipevine swallowtail butterfly. They'll only venture into the most southwestern parts of the province during the summer. There's always time to say hello to a neighboring northern leopard frog. Enjoying a nice day out here in the sun. This has to be the prettiest species of mushroom I've ever seen. This is called chicken of the woods. I'm not exactly sure on the exact species, but it's a beautiful mushroom. The drier parts of Carolinian forests are a common place for a whole number of oak species, whether it's white, black, or red oak. Look at how well this Carolinian locust hides in the dried leaf litter. I didn't even notice it at first until I took a second look. Once I made my way out of the main interior of the forest and into an open clearing and different pathways leading around it, the dragonflies were in full force, zipping around in every which direction, and I was able to get some great footage of a number of species for everybody. Tulip trees are easy to identify once you see the 4 distinct lobes on the leaves. Also enjoying the late afternoon sun is this eastern hognose snake on the forest path. And ahead of that hognose snake was plenty of 6-spotted tiger beetles just like this one, running around on the paths looking for any unsuspecting insects to eat. And speaking of eating other insects, this blue mud dauber wasp has a katydid or a grasshopper of some kind, and it looks like it's taking it somewhere to eat by this old tire. Looks like the universe saved the best for last for me as far as animal finds, with this eastern fox snake right at the end of the day. And this one is just a stunner too. It has the nice auburn, coppery colored head, the really distinct blotches that really characterize this species. And I always love finding these whenever I get to see them. And with that said, that wraps up today's adventure. Have a good one.